In an ancient kingdom of Odudo, a dark cloud hung over the land, casting a shadow of fear and suffering. King Isikanze ruled with an iron fist, amassing immense wealth at the expense of his subjects. He seized their wives and fertile farmlands, leaving his people destitute. The very name Isikanze sent shivers down the spines of the kingdom's inhabitants. One day, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of Prince Obinze, the king's only son. He returned from a journey with a lady named Amomamiri, claiming to have found a wife. Unknown to King Isikanze, Amomamiri was no ordinary woman. She was the daughter of the sea, sent to warn the king about his wicked deeds. The kingdom was abuzz with the news of Amomamiri's arrival and her confrontation with the evil king. The infuriated king ordered his guards to imprison her. Prince Obinze, however, was deeply moved by Amomamiri's plea for justice and compassion. He implored his father to release her, but the king's heart remained hardened. In an act of defiance, Prince Obinze decided to free Amomamiri himself, defying his father's wishes. As he led her out of captivity, King Isikanze's rage knew no bounds. He ordered his guards to shoot Amomamiri, but in a tragic twist of fate, the prince shielded her with his own body, and the bullet found its mark on his chest. Prince Obinze fell to the ground, lifeless. The king, now filled with regret and remorse, was overwhelmed by the consequences of his tyranny. His only son, the future king of the land, lay dead at his feet. Grief-stricken and guilt-ridden, he ordered the guards to seize Amomamiri once more, but the damage had been done. Days later, the kingdom mourned the loss of the prince as he was laid to rest. The king's health deteriorated rapidly, and he spent his days in deep reflection on his actions and deeds. The weight of his cruelty bore down on him, and he knew he had to make amends. He ordered the release of Amomamiri and others he had wronged. Amomamiri, true to her divine purpose, approached the ailing king one last time. She revealed her true identity as the daughter of the sea and foretold that his time was running out. With those words, she vanished into the mist. 3 days later, as if the sea itself had taken its vengeance, King Isikanze drew his last breath. The kingdom of Odujo was finally liberated from his tyranny. The people rejoiced, and a new era of justice and compassion dawned. The memory of the evil king's rule slowly faded, and peace and prosperity returned to the land as they had not known for many years. In the wake of King Isikanze's demise, the people of Ojujo found themselves in a state of transition. The dark cloud of tyranny that had loomed over their land for so long had finally dissipated. But they now faced the challenge of rebuilding their kingdom and establishing a just and compassionate rule. Prince Obinze's sacrifice for Amomamiri had not been in vain. His selfless act had stirred something within the hearts of the kingdom's inhabitants. They remembered the young prince as a symbol of hope and the catalyst for change. In his honor, they began to gather and discuss a new vision for their kingdom. As they met in council, the people of Ojujo decided to form a council of elders to guide the kingdom's future. They recognized the need for a system of governance that was fair and accountable. They sought to put an end to the unchecked power that had pledged their land for so long. This council, they vowed, would be responsible for making decisions that would benefit the entire kingdom, not just a select few. With the support of the people, the Council of Elders began the arduous process of redistributing the lands that had been unjustly seized by King Isikanze. They worked to restore the farms to their rightful owners and ensure that every family had the opportunity to cultivate their own sustenance. In the spirit of reconciliation and unity, they also reached out to the neighboring villages to establish peaceful alliances and trade agreements. The era of isolation and fear under the former king was replaced by diplomacy and cooperation.
Yeah.
The once forgotten traditions of cultural exchange and friendly relations were rekindled. The people also continued to honor the memory of Amomamiri, the daughter of the sea who had foreseen the kingdom's redemption. They built a shrine on her name near the shores of the kingdom, a place of reflection and gratitude. It became a symbol of their commitment to justice and compassion, a reminder that even in the face of tyranny, a single act of courage could spark a brighter future. Over time, the wounds inflicted by King Isikanze's reign began to heal. The people of Ojudo found solace in their newfound sense of unity and justice. As prosperity and stability returned to the land, they passed down the stories of their past, ensuring that the memory of their struggle and triumph would never be forgotten. The legacy of Prince Obinze, Amomamiri, and the brave citizens of Ojudo lived on for generations to come, serving as a testament to the enduring power of courage and the indomitable spirit of those who fought for a better future. The kingdom flourished under the guidance of the Council of Elders, and peace reigned in the once troubled land, just as Amomamiri had foretold.